What's up guys, I'm here with my empties video for the month of November. I don't have a whole lot this month actually compared to last month, which I'm surprised because usually I burn a lot in November, but I don't know. I think it's because we were busy with getting our floors done and painting the walls and everything, and when we were in the process of doing that I wasn't burning as many candles because we just had all kinds of stuff all over the place, so I'm pretty sure that's why I didn't burn as many candles as I normally do. Some nights I didn't even burn candles because we didn't even have a coffee table out here for me to put a candle on or anything, so I think that's why I only have 7 candles. Well, and then 3 little votive candles, and then I don't even have all that many wax melts really compared to what I normally do. So I'll go ahead and get started. First up we have Bath & Body Works Snow Mountain Lodge. And this is one that just came out for the winter. I was gonna do a review on this, but like I said, we were so busy with doing the floors and everything, I didn't have time. So I haven't done a review for a while. I didn't review any of these candles here. I actually only have 3 of the newer ones. All the rest are ones that have been out before. So Snow Mountain Lodge, I like this candle, it was nice. It's just like, it has patchouli, it says pine and patchouli and smoked embers, which I definitely get that embers, like kind of like you have like a fire going in the cabin, and then it's outdoorsy too. So you kind of get like a pine scent, and then, but it's not like the patchouli is not like a straight up patchouli. It's just kind of, there's a little bit of an incensey patchouli kind of scent mixed with the little pine, and then it just has an outdoorsy feeling. I liked it. I know that some people had compared it to In-N-Out, said he thought it smelled like cola. I kind of smelled that. Even when I burn, not so much as on cold, but on cold it does kind of have a cola vibe, but when burning it's just more kind of like an outdoorsy kind of smell. It's nice, I liked it. The burn on it wasn't very good though. They got puny wicks on them pretty bad, about the halfway point the rest of the way down. I had cotton ball this multiple times because the flames are super puny. So yeah, the burn wasn't very good. It might have been my fault though, because I did burn it more than 3 or 4 hours, quite a bit. The first day I had it lit, I had it going almost all day long. So I know they say you should only burn it 3 to 4 hours at a time. So that could possibly have attributed to the puny wicks, puny flames. But yeah, the burn wasn't so great on this one. And then the throw, it was about I'd say about a 7 out of 10 on the throw on this one. So I smelled it pretty good for the most of the time, and I liked it. I just the burn was not so great, but maybe if I would have not burned it so long, it might have done better. And then next we have patchouli, and this one is just almost straight up patchouli. This smells exactly like patchouli. It's very similar to Yankee Candles patchouli, but I think Yankee's is just a little more authentic. And this one, it says cedar wood in here. I don't really get too much cedar wood. I mostly get that patchouli, like an incensey patchouli. I do say I think I like Yankee Candles patchouli just a little bit better. It's just slightly more authentic. But I did enjoy this one. This one, I liked it, but by the time it was done, I was kind of over it, and I like patchouli, but I only like it every so often. I don't even know if I like to burn patchouli once a year or anything. It's like maybe every other year. And then by the time I'm done with the candle, I'm kind of over it, and I don't really care to have it again for a while, if that makes sense. But I like it though, I just don't like it a lot to where I want to burn it all the time. And it's kind of surprising because I do love incense type of scents, and this is kind of scent I like, but I like some that are like kind of like, you know, this is mixed with other things, so I tend to gravitate more towards candles that have patchouli mixed with other stuff rather than straight up patchouli I can only take every so often. But I mean, it was pretty good for a patchouli scent. This one also had puny wick syndrome too though. I had a cotton ball, not as bad as the Snow Mountain Lodge, but it did get a little bit of puny wicks. I mean, just a little bit, but not as through the whole way, just a few times in the middle part. And the throw on this one was probably about the same as the Snow Mountain Lodge, about a 7 out of 10. It was a medium throw. Then next, we have Blueberry Sugar from Bath & Body Works. And these were the 3 that were new that I burned. This one I really liked. This one was really good. I actually think I like this better than both the Patchouli and the Snow Mountain Lodge. This was just really good blueberry. It's like a blueberry candy. Sugary blueberry candy with a little bit of creaminess, kind of like the blueberry cream savers that a lot of people say it smells like. I agree, it smells like a blueberry cream saver. Just sweet. It's sweet and sugary, but yet it's kind of sour and tart at the same time. I get a little sour and tartness, but like a sugary sweetness mixed with it too. And in the description it said graham cracker. It says brown sweet blueberries, brown sugar, and graham cracker crust. But I don't get any brown sugar at all. Just regular sweet, like a sweet candy sugar. No brown sugar and definitely no graham cracker crust at all. There was no bakery type of note at all or anything. Just pretty much like a sweet, slightly creamy blueberry candy is what it was like. But it was really good and I really liked it. I liked it more than I thought I was going to. The throw was about, it was super strong when I first lit it. It was probably about a 9 out of 10 when I first burned this, and then got slightly lighter towards the last part, but it still was pretty strong. I'd probably say about 8 out of 10. Started out 9 out of 10, and the rest probably about 7.5 out of 8 out of 10 on the rest of the candle. But yeah, I was really happy with that. And this did get puny back a little bit towards the end too, a few times. So I did have to cotton ball it a few times, but I did enjoy that one. Next we have Chestnut and Clove. This is from last year. This was a candle that Jean sent me, so thank you, Jean, as always. And this one, I've had it before. I love it, it's really good. I like to burn this right around Thanksgiving time. It's a good Thanksgiving type of scent, I think. It could also be for, you know, around Christmas and holidays too. But it's really good. It's just like a clove, of course, chestnut and clove, and then slightly pine, slightly outdoorsy. What all does it say again? Chestnut, clove buds, pine, cedar wood. Yeah, it's just like cedar wood and all those cloves and chestnuts and things like that, and it's really good. I really like it. And that one's strong too. The burn on this one, I think this one did pretty good. I don't think I really had to cotton ball this one too much. And the throw, this one gets pretty strong. It's probably 8 or 9 out of 10 on that. It's really good. And then last Bath and Butter we have is berry waffle cone. This was from this past summer. This was my third one, I think. My second or third one. I think it was my third one, and I have one more left in my collection that I'm holding on to. This one, I've done a review and everything on this one. It's really good. It's just a nice berry scent. It's almost like a berry kind of cobbler with like blueberries and different kinds of fruits. Got a slight bit of appleness in there. You get that sugar, you get a little bit of that crust note in there. It's so good. I love this. In my last video I said that this was getting really close to being my favorite candle of all time. It was about to knock banana nutmeg bread pudding off its #1 slot for me, but I said I will let you know if it did, but I don't know. I don't think it's taken over that spot, but I do think it's, I would say if I ask what my favorite candle is, I think it would be a tie between this one and banana nutmeg bread pudding. I would say I like them both equally. So I guess I have two favorite candles now because I love that one. I just can't get enough of it. It's so good. Every time I burn it, I just like it even more. And then we have Yankee Candle, Home Sweet Home. Another one from Jean. Thank you, Jean. This one is just pretty much a cinnamon scent. It's not straight up like red hot cinnamon or even like cinnamon stick or anything like that. It's just cinnamon with a little bit of other spices and things like that. But predominantly it's mostly cinnamon. This one burned pretty good. 2 wicks, I usually don't have too many problems with the burn. I mean, they got 2 wicks, so they burn down pretty good. You just got to keep trimming those wicks because they can get really sooty if you don't keep trimming them, because the more further down the wax goes, the higher the flame goes and the more soot can come out, so you have to blow it out, trim the wick lower, and then light it again, because the longer that wick is, once the wax goes down, the higher you'll get more soot. So you just got to keep trimming them really well. And then I smelled this, but it wasn't super strong. But it was a cinnamon scent, so cinnamon scents tend to be a little bit stronger, but it definitely wasn't as strong as most cinnamon scents are. That's for sure, because usually most cinnamon scents can blow you out of the house. But I did smell this one. It was pretty good for a Yankee anyway. But yeah, it was nice. It's not one of my favorites, but it did pretty good. Then we have patchouli from Yankee Candle. And this was sent to us from our subscriber, Susan. So thank you, Susan. And this one, like I was talking about the patchouli and Bath & Body Works, I do like this one better though, because Yankee's patchouli, like I said, is more authentic. Yankee's patchouli is a little more smoky. I almost get like a slightly incensey patchouli, but then like it has like a little more smokiness to it. It's just like exactly like patchouli, and it smells so good. But like I said, just like that one, I can only do it every so often. But this Yankee one, it wasn't. I could smell the Bath & Body Works way better. This one here, I couldn't smell it very well. And then I actually ended up putting it on my. I got light hints of it when I was burning, but then I burned it almost halfway through. I put it on the candle, my candle warmer, and it did get stronger on the candle warmer. But it just didn't last. It lasted maybe 3 days or so on the candle warmer. So I smelled it better on the candle warmer than when burning. But by the time it was done, I was kind of over it. Because like I said, I can only take patchouli every so often. I like it for just a little bit, and then I get my fix and I'm done for like a year or two on patchouli. And I haven't burned that for like a few years, so I was ready to have it. Now I'm good for another couple years on patchouli. Now we have 3 little jar candles. They're about the size of votive candles. This is from the Scent Galaxy, and I was sent these from, I'm sorry, I can't remember your name, who sent these to me from the Scent Galaxy. Please comment below if you're the one that sent these to me, because I cannot remember your name. I try to remember to write down people's names that send me candles on the bottom of the candle. Of course, Jean, I'm going to remember because she sends me candles all the time. But like Susan here, I wrote her name on the bottom of the candles because I feel so bad if I don't remember who sent me what. I didn't write his name on the bottom of these, but he worked, Scent Galaxy, he works for the Scent Galaxy. This is his, he makes these candles. So go to the scentgalaxy.com and that's where you can get these candles. This one here was, let me see, I'm gonna start with this one here. This was one of the scent leaves. This was really good. I was really happy with all these 3 candles. This one smells exactly like leaves from Bath & Body Works. It's so good, and it was strong. Really, really strong. This little bitty candle was stronger than some of the bigger candles I have. So it was amazing. I really like it. And it burned really good too, had hardly any soot. And I didn't hardly have to trim it that much either. So I was super happy with these candles. And then the next one he has was banana nutmeg bread pudding. This one was good too. It smells very similar to banana nutmeg bread pudding for Bath & Body Works. This one wasn't quite as strong as the leaves, but it was good. I could still smell it. And burned good, no soot hardly. And then we have pumpkin cupcake. Also similar to pumpkin cupcake from Bath & Body Works. It was really good too. I can smell it really well. It has just, you know, pumpkin cupcake, the good pumpkin frosting, spices in there. Really nice. Burned really well as the other ones did. Hardly any soot. So yeah, I would really like to try more of those. I looked on the website and he has a lot more scents in these size. I would be willing to get a bigger size, but I don't think he has bigger sizes. I just could find this one, and he has some bigger sizes in like this other collection, but the ones that have all these different scents, he only has this size. So, but I mean, they smell really strong, so I'd be willing just to get this size anyway, because they're perfect for like a bathroom. And I didn't try them. I had these all in the bathroom, so they're so strong you might be able to light them out in the living room too, because they did really good. I was really happy with those. And he also sent me some wax melts. So that was all for the candles. So now I will start with the wax melts. He sent me a few wax melts too. And he sent me 2 in the same sense, pumpkin cupcake and banana nutmeg bread pudding. And they were in, it was round, like the shape of it, like a disc type of shape. And I will say though, I liked his candles better than the wax melts. The wax melts, they were good, but they weren't, the candles are actually stronger than the wax melts, which is weird because usually it's the opposite. Usually wax melts are really strong. They were strong. I mean, I could smell them. I could smell them really well, but the candles, I just think, they just performed a little better. I really thought it really brought out all the scent notes on the candles compared to the wax melts. And I actually enjoyed the scent in the candles a little bit better. But the wax melts were good too, so I'd recommend both those. Then we have a couple from Rose Girls Chunk Wax Melts that I've had these for a couple years and I finished them off. We have a caramel apple French toast. This was good, just like a caramel apple scent, slightly bakerish. That was good. And we have pumpkin blueberry cream cheese cupcakes. This one's pretty good. Blueberry kind of cheesecake kind of scent. I liked them. They were really strong too, but these don't last very long. These only last for like a couple of hours, and then the scent dies out really fast. On those Rose Girls, I've noticed they just don't last very long, but they smell really good for a few hours, 2 or 3 hours anyway, and then they just die off really quick. Then we have, this one is Pumpkin Pecan Waffles. This was sent to us from our subscriber, Kelby. I know I always get your name wrong. I got it wrong last time. I think I said Caleb the last time, but I think it's Kelby. I'm sorry if I'm getting it wrong again. I'm gonna say Kelby. I'm hoping I'm right. He makes his own wax melts and candles, and he sent me a few candles and some wax melts. This one is, like I said, Pumpkin Pecan Waffles. It's really good. It smells exactly like Bath & Body Works Pumpkin Pecan Waffles. So good. It's that nutty, pumpkiny, mapley. It's so good. And these are really good, really strong. I really like those a lot. So thank you, Kelby. I hope it's Kelby. And then we have Yankee Candles Home Inspiration Beautiful Fall Pumpkins. This one was good. This is just pretty much pumpkin wreath. It's pretty much a dupe for pumpkin wreath. Smell exactly like that, which I love pumpkin wreath, so I was happy with that. These are really strong too. And they lasted quite a few, 2 or 3 days they lingered on, so I was happy with those. And we have Cranberry Woods from Bath & Body Works. And this is just you know, cranberry with like a woodsy scent to it. And these do pretty good. Their wax melts, White Barns, are okay. It lasts for a couple of days or so, but they're just kind of expensive, and I think they don't really make them much anymore. I don't even see them very much of there anymore, so I think they're kind of, I don't think they're going to keep making these very long, because I don't ever see them very much at the store anymore. So I guess they must not have sold very well. I think they might have a few lingering here and there. I think they might have some by the Wallflowers, but I don't know. I guess I just never really pay attention to them. Next we have 2 milk cups here. We have Yankee Candle Crunchy Pistachio Vanilla. This is one of my favorites. Does really good. Such a good pistachio vanilla nuttiness to this one. And this one lasted quite a while. I had it in the living room here in my centerpiece, and it lingered on for quite a few days with this one. And it was pretty good, pretty strong. Then we have Cranberry Chutney. This one is okay. I like to melt this during Thanksgiving, but it's not very strong. I smelled it like the first day I had it, and then it just died off pretty quick. It got super light. I could barely smell it like into the second day. So this one barely just does good for the first day. It's just not very strong, I don't think. Then we have Warm Apricot Cider from Better Homes and Gardens. I only have 2 Walmart wax melts this month. This one was good. I liked it. It's definitely get that apricot and like a cidery, a little bit of spicy cider. Mostly apricot though. That apricot really comes out, but it's really nice. I enjoyed this one, and it was pretty strong. And then we have Sensational's Applewood. And this was just basically an apple scent with the woodsiness, of course. It's nice. I like how that the woodsiness is mixed in with the apple, and it was pretty strong as well. Lasted quite a few days, so I was happy with both those. Now we have some Wallflowers real quick here. We have White Mint Latte. This one's doing really well. This is in Marco's room, and I can still smell it. It's been there. I think it's almost done. It's over the halfway point anyway, and I still can smell it in there, so that's really good. It's just like a nice mint. It says white chocolate, and it does have kind of more of a white chocolate, kind of a steamed milk kind of scent than like a soup, it's not necessarily like a milk chocolate. It does have more of a milk chocolate kind of quality to it with the mint mixed with it. So that was really good. Then we have Snowflakes and Citrus. This is downstairs, and this one started out pretty good. I could smell it, but then I haven't been smelling it lately, so I think it kind of died out because I've been down there and haven't really noticed it much lately. So that one kind of died out pretty quick on that one. Then we have Coconut Snowflake. We have this in our hallway bathroom, and this one did really good too. I could smell this quite a bit, and I loved it. This was just a nice minty kind of peppermint spearmint with like mixed with coconut. Kind of iciness to it too. It was really good. I really liked this one. And then we have my hand soaps. I have 6 hand soaps real quick here. This one is Lime Ginger Zest. This is in the Purely Clean one. We have this one in our sink here. We have a pump on our sink, so you can't use the foam in there. You have to just use liquid soap. So we pour that down into there and use it out of that pump. This one's really good. It's just, you really get that lime and ginger, and then it has also a little bit of, I think it's a vetiver, isn't it? Yes, vetiver. Mixed with that ginger and that lime. It's really nice. I really like it. It's slightly perfumey, but it's good. It's really nice. And we're still using that. It's in there. I have a foaming soap, and then I have that pump there, so we kind of use both. Next we have Iced Blue Sage. This one was just out for the holidays. This one was good too. I liked it. It's definitely like a sage, kind of like a peppery sage, and then what else? It said, well, yeah, musk. Sage, musky, with like a pepperiness to it. I like that one. I thought it was really nice. And then we have Winter White Woods. This is good. This has been out before. I had it last year. It's just as good. Just a woodsy, like a birch with balsam, kind of white birch and balsam. It's really good. There's a little bit of pepperiness in that one too. Then we have Birchwood and Juniper. I've had this many times. This is like my 3rd or 4th one I've had. I love this one. This is one of my favorite hand soaps. It's so good. It's just Birchwood with Juniper. And this also has peppery, I think pepper too. Yeah, pink pepper is what it says. I love that soap. That's a really good one. Then we have Sparkling Mint Blossom. This one's been out before too. I had this last year. It's just mint, a little bit of eucalyptus with mint, but it's more of like a icy kind of mint than like, it's not really spearmint. It's kind of like a cool icy mint mixed with that, a little bit of spearmint. Then we have Winter Cypress, and this was good too. I like this one. It was just minty, cypressy, had kind of a woodsiness to it. It was good, very kind of outdoorsy like. I really liked it. So yeah, I like pretty much all my hand soaps I used last month. So alright, that is it for my Empties video for the month of November. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all in our next video. Bye.